Carlos, I am deeply disappointed in you. You better be prepared to pay my alimony. I won't take this lightly.
What are you talking about? What's the matter? What happened? Darling, what's happening?
Don't call me darling. Ugh, you disgust me. You men are all the same. First, you pretend to be innocent and sweet. But none of you are faithful. You all end up cheating. I shouldn't have trusted you. Cheating seems to be a trend nowadays. You're no different from other guys.
Let me clarify. You believe I'm cheating on you? What made you think that?
It's not just a thought. You actually did it.
I didn't cheat on you though.
Don't try to deny it. It's too late.
But I'm telling you the truth, babe. I didn't cheat on you. Did you mistake me for someone else? Are you sure you didn't dream this? I apologize for what happened in your sleep.
Don't mock me. I have pictures as evidence. You can't talk your way out of this.
Okay, in that case, can you show me these supposed photos? Because I'm pretty sure there's been a misunderstanding.
No way will I do that.
Why not?
Because I'm using them as evidence during the trial. I'm going to sue you. I will make you pay every penny you owe me. These photos will be my proof in court. The judge will undoubtedly rule in my favor.
Okay. So let's say hypothetically that I did cheat on you.
I knew it. I thought you were acting strangely lately. You've been coming home late every day recently.
It's all due to overtime. I've been given a lot of work lately. I'm truly sorry about that.
For someone who's supposedly overworked. You were in such a good mood last night. Whistling to yourself.
Does whistling indicate that I'm cheating? Am I not allowed to do that anymore? What's your point?
You're really good at talking, aren't you? They say that liars are also sweet talkers, just like you. But don't think you can treat women like toys. As they say, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Please calm down for a moment.
Don't tell me to calm down. I am calm. I always have been. I've simply opened my eyes, that's all.
Then could you please explain to me why you think I'm cheating on you?
The bar.
What about the bar?
You were there last night, weren't you? At night. With a woman.
Yes, I went to have a drink at the bar last night. It was just a nightcap. I went alone. I didn't meet any woman there.
There it is. That's the lie. I was at a bar last night too. With a few of my friends. My friend saw you. She kept an eye on you and witnessed everything. She saw you leaving the bar. Then you had your arms around that woman. Waiting to get into a taxi with her.
Okay, but did your friend see me get into the taxi with her?
Ugh. Spare me the details. I don't want to know what happened afterwards. She got angry, took a picture with her phone, and quickly came to tell me.
Yeah, but I went straight home that night. I even texted you when I arrived.
I already said I don't need the details. You can keep that to yourself, for all I care. I was so devastated I couldn't even go back home. I stayed with my friend for the night.
Oh God. Listen to me. You need more proof of cheating than just a picture like that.
What? That's your response? That's your argument?
It's not really an argument. If you had all your facts straight, you would realize that I didn't cheat on you.
I'm not going to believe what you say. I can't trust a cheater and a liar. I already have pictures as evidence. I don't need to listen to you.
The lady I was with has a disability. I shouldn't have to explain this, but she's physically challenged. She missed the last bus home and was going to be stranded. She also had a lot of luggage with her, so I helped her get a taxi.
You only helped her because she was attractive, didn't you? If she had a disability, why was she out and about? Someone messed up like that should stay home. If you were at the bar alone, then you must have gone there to hook up with someone. Some promiscuous woman who wouldn't refuse.
Don't talk like that.
You're in no position to lecture me. You would have gone home with anyone that night.
Stop it. I didn't get into that taxi with her. I took the taxi afterward and went straight home.
Oh, really?
I don't know why you can't believe me.
I don't want to hear another word from you. I'm breaking up with you and definitely suing you. Make sure your bank account is ready for me. Ensure you have the funds in there.
Hey, Kelly.
What?
Don't what me. What's happening? Earlier, your father and brother burst into the house.
Is that so? I informed them that it wasn't necessary for them to go.
You informed them that I betrayed you? They mentioned they wanted to physically confront me. Just like I allegedly did to you. But I never laid a hand on you, not once.
Not physically, but emotionally you did. You hurt me. When I visited my parents' house yesterday, I divulged everything to my dad and brother. It seems like their immediate reaction was to have a conversation with you. Well, perhaps you deserve it. But let's set that aside for now. What about the alimony?
Oh God, my head is throbbing. Those guys hit me really hard. Why should I have to pay you alimony? There's something wrong with you.
Stop unnecessarily complicating things. You need to calm down. Just be aware that I've already informed some of your colleagues at work about your infidelity. You might hear something from the higher-ups tomorrow. Just confess everything. It'll make things easier for you.
Apologies for not responding earlier. I had to file charges on my own.
Huh?
Just a while ago, I was speaking with the police. They were advising me on what steps to take. They assured me that my case is strong and recommended getting a good lawyer.
Hold on, what charges are you facing? And against whom? Weren't you the one caught cheating?
It's breaking and entering.
What?
Also, reckless violence. As I mentioned, I reported these charges to the police. I went to the police station, despite being bloody and beaten. And they took my statement immediately. Oh, and I can add harassment and defamation to the list. Since you spread lies about me at my workplace, I can file those charges too.
Wait a second. So you're going to ignore your own actions and try to shift blame onto me? You're utterly despicable. You're not even human.
I believe it's you who is the despicable scum. You never trusted my words or gave me a chance to explain. You acted solely on baseless accusations, causing me a great deal of trouble.
Those accusations weren't baseless. I informed you about my allegations and even provided photographic evidence. I didn't need anything else. God, you must be stupid.
I obtained the business card of the woman I helped. I lent her money for a taxi, so she gave me her card as a means of repayment.
That's a lie. When will you stop with these fabrications? Whatever. She was so grateful to you that she became overly affectionate, right? That was her payment. Well, now I'm going to sue her for emotional distress too. Oh. And you know what? Why don't you convince her to testify for you? Maybe she can even hire a lawyer. We can all have a party in the courtroom. Although being disabled, she probably can't afford one.
So, you're really planning to sue her? Obviously, she won't have to pay anything. I should mention, she's actually a Paralympian swimmer.
What?
I just spoke with her. She's willing to cooperate in the trial to prove that I didn't cheat on you. So, there's no way she'll have to pay a single penny.
What do you mean she's a Paralympian?
I'm not particularly interested in such things. So I don't know the details. But she was in town for a swimming competition near the bar where we were. She's not from around here. She resides in another state with her husband. So, there's no possibility of us cheating.
You're just making all this up. Do you really think I can believe a story like that? I'm not falling for your lies again.
Being a Paralympian, she probably has more money than you. She definitely has the resources to countersue you for harassment.
There you go. Lying again and again. You're never going to learn, are you? Just take responsibility and pay. Stop inventing stories to avoid paying alimony. It's not going to work.
That's enough. I've had it. If you choose not to believe me, then you don't have to. I can't deal with your unpredictable behavior anymore.
You're being so insulting. I've had enough. I need to prepare for court. This is the final time I'm telling you. Be prepared to pay my alimony.
There's something I've been wanting to say for a while now. You've been fixated on alimony. Are you seriously pursuing it?
What? Of course. It's what I deserve.
Do you understand what alimony is? It's when the cheater compensates the person they cheated on. But only if the cheating is proven. You do comprehend that, right?
Of course. I'm not stupid. I understand perfectly well.
We're not married. We aren't even engaged. So, how do you expect to receive alimony from me? You're not my spouse. Didn't you know that? Even if you search for it online, you won't find anything.
Common law. We're in a common law relationship, so I can sue for alimony. We live together, so that counts as a common law relationship.
Living together, don't make me laugh. It was you who moved in with me voluntarily. And that was just 3 weeks ago. We've only been dating for 2 months. That's not long enough to be considered a common law relationship.
Then what? You're not going to provide any compensation? I won't get any money?
You're entitled to nothing, of course. But even before all this, I never cheated on you.
Lies.
Sure. Even if you were to retract your accusations, I have no intention of dropping my charges. Your father and brother barged into my house and assaulted me.
Wait. Please, Carlos. It was all a misunderstanding on my part. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'll come over to your house now, okay? You're injured, right? Let me come and take care of you, baby.
No, thank you. Don't come.
Why? Why do you say that? I just want to make things right between us.
I believe we've surpassed that point. I never want to see you again. Well, except for the few times in court. I'm so unlucky. I dread having to see you again.
Please, honey. I thought you cheated on me. It made me sad, and now I'm not feeling well. I can't even leave my house. It's difficult for me to move.
Stop making excuses. You seemed perfectly fine a moment ago when you were hurling accusations. Like when you called me scum and a liar.
I said those things out of anger. I didn't mean them. It was in the heat of the moment.
Wow. You were able to say all that in the heat of the moment? That sounds like a lot of energy. By the way, I couldn't tolerate your mockery of a person with a disability either.
I'm begging you, baby. Please. Don't proceed with pressing charges. I feel so weak, I can't even stand up. You're making it difficult for me. I can't walk.
Since this was all a misunderstanding, let me clarify. You referred to her as messed up. But you should realize that you're the one who's lame. A few days later, Kelly's parents insisted on Kelly apologizing to me in person. It appears that Kelly fabricated stories to her parents. She exaggerated everything and added false details. Upon hearing her accusations, I was filled with self-doubt. However, they now know the truth and came to me, expressing their apologies. They covered all my medical expenses and even offered additional compensation to resolve the situation. We reached a settlement outside of court. Her parents realized it was a losing battle and didn't want to pay more than necessary. Throughout the entire process, Kelly remained silent. But her mother persuaded her to speak up. And Kelly tearfully confessed to everything. Kelly fell into debt after developing an addiction to male escort services and hoped to obtain alimony from me. It's truly unbelievable, isn't it? This was the first time I learned about all of this. It seems like this had been going on for quite some time. She became fixated on one of the escorts and spent a significant amount of money to keep him close to her. That's why she reacted the way she did when she suspected me of cheating. However, for her, it marked the beginning of a downward spiral. Her parents had reached their limit and ultimately kicked her out of the house. I can't fathom why I was initially attracted to her. How did I not see all of this sooner? The woman whom I had assisted that night felt remorseful, thinking she had caused the problem. She wanted to compensate me in some way. But I assured her that it wasn't her fault. However, I did ask her for one favor. I suggested she cover my taxi fare to her upcoming competition. It turned out that her next competition was the Paralympics. And she surprised me with a ticket. I was only joking about the taxi fare. I felt overjoyed witnessing the competition. I'm hesitant to admit it, but I shed a few tears while watching her compete. Something positive emerged from this whole ordeal.